Hey guys, I am back again. So today I'm going to be filming my January wrap-up. Now in January, I did pretty good. I read 7 books, which is a lot for me because I'm a really slow reader. I usually read about like 4 books a month, but yeah, 7 books is really good for me. So I'm going to show you guys the books I read. So the first book I read was Pretty Little Liars by Sarah Shepard. This is book 1 in the Pretty Little Liars series. I read this for a read-along. There is a Pretty Little Liars read-along going on where we read 1 book a month. I gave it 5 out of 5 lily pads. I really enjoyed it. It was so good. It was a really good contemporary book with romance in it. I liked the characters. I thought the plot was really cool. It definitely kept me entertained. I wasn't bored throughout the whole book. The next 3 books I read were books 4, 5, and 6 of the Frog Princess series by Edie Baker. If you guys don't already know, actually you guys probably already know. You guys probably heard me talk about this series on my channel for so long. If you guys don't already know, this is my favorite. This is one of my favorite series of all time. Book 4, which is No Place for Magic. Of course, I loved this book. I've read this book like a million times, and this is actually my favorite book in the series. I loved it so much. It's just so good. So this is book 4. Then I read book 5, which is the Salamander Spell, which is a prequel to the Frog Princess series. So it comes before it. It's about the main character's aunt and her love story. And so, honestly guys, I think I would recommend for you to read this before the Frog Princess series because I read the first 4 books before this, and I really enjoyed it, but, the thing was, I already knew what was gonna happen because I read the other books, so it wasn't really surprising, but I still enjoyed it. I read book 6, which is Dragon Princess by Edie Baker. This is a spin-off series of the Frog Princess series, so it is about the main character, Emma. It's about her daughter, Millie. And Millie's a princess also. I really enjoyed this book too. I also gave it 5 out of 5 lily pads because it's Edie Baker, and Edie Baker can do no wrong. She's one of my favorite authors of all time. I just love this series so much. This book was really good. I did not enjoy it as much as the Frog Princess series because I liked Emma a lot better than Millie, but I still really enjoyed it because it's the Frog Princess series. Of course I'm going to love all the books. Then the next book I read was Renegade by J.A. Souders. I gave this book 2 out of 5 lily pads because I didn't really like this book. I have a review for this book on my channel if you guys are interested in watching it. But if I didn't like it because I found this book was kind of boring. The beginning was really good, but I just couldn't get into this book. It was just boring. That's all I'm going to say. And another reason why I didn't like this book is the insta-love. If you guys didn't already know, in books, I hate insta-love so much. I just don't like that. I just don't like insta-love. It bothers me. It makes me hate books. And this book definitely had lots of insta-love in it. So, yeah, I did not like this book. I just couldn't get into it. So, yeah, I gave it 2 out of 5 lily pads. The next book I read was Ruby Red by Kirsten Gear, which is book 1 in the Ruby Red trilogy, or the Precious Stone trilogy, I forgot the name of it. I loved this book. It was so good. It was so unique. I know this book was originally published in German. I don't know. I just loved the plot. I thought it was so unique. Like I said before, I never read a book about time travel before, so this was just, oh, I loved it. It was so good. I love the main character, Gwen. I just loved it. It was just really good. If you guys want to know more about this book, I have a review on my channel if you guys want to check it out. I obviously gave this 5 out of 5 lily pads. I really want to read the sequel, which is called Sapphire Blue, and so yeah, I loved it. Then the last book I read in the month of January was The Winner's Curse by Marie Rakowski. I loved this book too. I gave it 5 out of 5 lily pads. It was so good. It was so unique and different. I loved it. It's different from all the other fantasy books in YA. I loved it. Guys, this book was so good. I loved the main character, Kestrel. I loved her. like I said before, the plot was so unique and well done, and if you're new to the fantasy genre for YA, I would recommend starting with this book because it is such a good fantasy book. The world building's not too much, and this book is just awesome. I would definitely recommend this book if you guys haven't read this already. If you love fantasy books with some historical fiction in it, I would definitely recommend this book. So yeah, guys, these are all the books. These are all the books I read in the month of January, counting Pretty Little Liars because I read Pretty Little Liars on my Kindle, so I do not have a physical copy. Basically, those are all the books I read in January. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more. Bye.